Alright, video this. I am here to talk about different stuff that's happened. If you don't know who I am a particular person who was once very intricate in the Vrchat community. I mostly kept to myself, but I'd say I had a lot of friends. I had a lot of different, I associated myself with a large group. I came to grow to have a pretty big, substantial community based on what I do or did, and not long, around half a year to around a year, it started to get a little bit too much in a sense. It's weird, right? The streaming life, most amazing, profitable, and fame and glory, right? I was nowhere near that, but I did have my fair share of people know who I am, or they know my face. It's kind of disappointed because not long before I started really getting into it and it became a big part of my life, I also quickly realized that Vrchat is a fucking shit show. And it's full of retards, and I hate it. Now, it's not as much as Vrchat game I hate. It's more about the community itself, how toxic it is. Been on Vrchat for 3-4 years, I think. Started out like by just being, passerby, coming on once or enough. It was free back when I first downloaded it. And then with time it became more of a fluent thing because I found more people to hang out with. So I created a group, with some people, but then over time that group got demolished because of internal problems. You know what it happens. It always happens to fucking community groups in Vrchat. And then later on I returned to Vrchat, did the same thing over over the course of a year, I think, or 2 years. And then I thought to myself, well, now I've started streaming, and I thought, you know what, I want to play something else. I want to stream something else, because I love money, right? So what better way is there to get money is to get into a community where the community is so sparse and there's almost no streamers at all, and the community is so retarded that it's easy to make money, right? So I thought, you know what, Vrchat, that would be pog. So I did that, and I would say I had success along the way. I started very slowly. Nobody watched me, nobody knew who I was, but I kind of had fun with it, met a lot of people. And then over time I started growing very fast. People knew who my name was. They also knew who I was. And the fortitude of my personality and my very, let's say, big vocabulary of swear words like cunt and twat and, retard and other stuff like fuck, kind of grew. And people got to know these words. They were associated by me, which was the big asshole. It was pretty good. Life was pretty good. But then I had to take a step back because of some personal problem. It was shit, but life turns life down, It's weird, right? Because then when I finally came back, in life, from the bottom up to the up, kind of living on a dream again, my mentality was kind of over for Vrchat. Because the amount of retards and stupidity from people you have to deal with, I didn't have that anymore. I didn't have the mental strength to deal with babies, low-born people with depression, or who's running away from the real world into a game to be somebody else. You could clearly see they had problems, right? Well, and I'm not the one to judge. Everybody has problems. It's not that at all. You can't be as perfect as me anyways. When you're a person that has these problems, you kind of get to the point where you wanna share. Yeah, you wanna share with other people. That's fine. It's fine, yeah. You're the only one in the world, and somebody joins you, and they wanna be like, hey, do you wanna listen to my deep personal problems? My dad fucked me in the ass. Nah. And then I started, getting more hate from other people. Let's say it was one's close friend. And not only that, I also got hate from the other people because they couldn't take my directiveness, my over insincere masculinity as a man. So they were afraid of me. So they started, making rumors that other people and streamers and community members took to themselves and believe for God knows how. And basically they unfriended me and created a lot more rumors. And it spiraled out to be this weird fucking connection with people at my network. Because then I would meet people that I used to talk to. And I would say, okay, how you going? Catch up. And then it would be like, yeah, I've heard all these rumors, and I actually talk to these guys still, but don't worry, I won't tell anything. Just don't tell I've talked to you. But I've never believed them, right? It was magical in a sense. I thought, you know what? I'm back in life. I wanna, move on. I quit streaming. I deleted my Discord with big following I had, the big community, and gave up the life for good. And then, Corona-chan came smashing back in, and it was like, yo, what's up? So I, of course, had no other choice. I fiddled my way back into the streaming and content world so I could make a little bit buck for the change. Meaning stealing money from people who are not old enough to have a credit card, so they have to steal their moms. AKA retards. As I also returned a little bit to Twitter again, saw how my friends has slowly degraded into basically a depression-less child who was left by their father going out for milk, and their mom was too startled to even open the door when he came back. All they were was e-begging for money, even harder than me, which of course I don't sell out ever. Every single tweet was, I like money, or basically, I am in need because something happened, so please support me. Everybody has problems, right? But God forbids, I have problems too. Listen, you're stealing my money here. There's also actually, speaking of network, right? This is a very thin red line. On the topic of a network, right? I've also called a snake. I use people. That is completely and utterly true. Yes, I use people because why else would you have people in your life? If you have a person right in front of you who has value, why wouldn't I use them to my own benefit? And then again, they also come to me and say, yeah, but you also hold me back not from meeting people, and you basically just talk bad behind their back. Of course, why would I allow you to meet the people who are supposed to, make me money or gain me something? Because if I let you meet them, then they're potentially gonna make you gain something, thereby me losing the game. That doesn't make sense, right? I basically pushed them aside and said, hey, this is about me, thereby fuck you. That makes sense, right? Yeah. I need money. I need money added to me. You see this tiny little room, this giant family bed? I can't sleep in this. It's made of fake wood. Bathroom is not made of marble. I have to shit on a normal ceramic toilet. How do you think that feels? Huh? Yeah. Even my stove. One of my stoves doesn't even work. I have to make food on only one stove. Huh? You probably have your mom making food. I need money, and you're taking that away from me. How do you think that makes me feel, huh? And I talk behind people's back? That's true, well, because they fucking deserve it. Or maybe not. I don't know. Do I look like I give a shit? Of course not. Who the fuck are you? Fuck off, bitch. This is so stupid.